Manny Pacquiao, you're not on my level. Manny Pacquiao, you will never be on my level. Period. Simple and plain. Accept the loss and say, you know what, Mayweather, you know what, you was the better fighter. It's okay to be number two. It's okay to be right behind me.
Floyd was in his prime. That would have been incredible to see which style's superior. Because Floyd would move towards you like this. He would just get right up on you. It would just show you how good Floyd really is. Because of the fact that he's won decisions by, playing it safe.
Manny Pacquiao, you're not on my level. You never were, and you never will be. Period. That was Floyd Mayweather's chilling statement, delivered not in the heat of battle, but on the Joe Rogan Experience, a platform that stunned millions as the undefeated legend reignited the fire of one of boxing's most iconic rivalries. It started as a conversation about legacy, greatness, and discipline. But it quickly turned personal. Mayweather, with trademark confidence, looked straight into the camera and reminded the world, and Pacquiao, that there's only room for one king at the...
I don't have that in my mind right now, because my focus on Saturday. I always say one at a time. Let's talk about it after the fight, and let me focus this coming fight, because this is not an easy opponent. Like, he's a champion, he's taller than me, so I have to be ready 100% mentally, 100% physically, and 100% of course, like the way I pray.
The top. If Pacquiao's thinking about coming back, Floyd warned, he better be ready for a reality check. Meanwhile, across the world, Manny Pacquiao quietly prepared for his next bout, not against Floyd, but against Mario Barrios. Calmly, humbly, he addressed the media. My focus is Saturday. One fight at a time. Here's a champion. Taller than me. I have to be 100% mentally, physically, and spiritually. But Floyd didn't want to talk about the future. He wanted to remind...
His left hand was fast, his right hand was fast, and he was throwing them both fast and strong. But when it's all said and done, he was a beat fighter. From round one, he knew it. I can't beat Floyd Mayweather. 6 days before the fight, he boxed 4 rounds. And if you go look, when he came out to Las Vegas, he was throwing combinations. Everything seemed just fine. Waving to the crowd, both hands. Manny Pacquiao, you're not on my level. Manny Pacquiao, you will never be on my level. Period. Simple and plain. If you lost, accept the loss and say, you know what, Mayweather, you know what, you was the better fighter. You was the better fighter. It's okay to be number two. It's okay to be right behind me. It's okay.
Everyone of the past. The 2015 mega fight between Mayweather and Pacquiao, billed as the fight of the century, was one of the richest events in boxing history. While Floyd walked away with a unanimous decision and maintained his perfect record, fans around the globe remained divided. Manny claimed
Manny Pacquiao shares his thoughts on a rematch with Floyd Mayweather.
In the future, would you ever do a rematch versus Floyd Mayweather?
I'm active. He's not, so hard to say.
If he were to be active, would you consider?
If he wants, I don't think he will fight.
This next year, I hope to see you here in Japan again with a big fight against
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, yeah.
he was injured. Critics said both men were past their primes. Others just wanted a rematch. But Floyd wasn't having it. Manny was beat from round one. He knew it. His hands were fast, sure. But I neutralized everything. He couldn't touch me. He couldn't figure me out. Mayweather scoffed at the injury excuse. 6 days before the fight, he boxed 4 rounds. He came to Vegas waving at fans, throwing combinations with both.
Any version of Mayweather would have always beaten Pacquiao, in my opinion. I think Mayweather would have always done what's necessary for Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao had a greater career, but I think Mayweather's a better fighter. And I think Mayweather had the right things for somebody like Pacquiao. I mean, he had the right one-punch speed. He had the right IQ. He was bigger than Manny with longer arms. He had great feet. It's just a kryptonite for Manny Pacquiao. I personally thought so.
Manny Pacquiao spoke about that he shouldn't have.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, yeah.
Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing. Just by you saying my name, they gave me a check for $4 million. He said my name when he didn't supposed to. Remember I said, it's a time and a place for any and everything.
Arms. That injury? Come on. And then came the repeat line, almost like a mantra. You're not on my level, Manny. You never will be. It's okay to be number 2. Despite Floyd's disdain, Pacquiao continued to express interest in a rematch, on one condition. If he's active, we can talk. But I don't think he'll fight next year. And maybe he's right. Mayweather isn't chasing belts anymore. He's chasing exhibitions, low risk, high reward.
I went to the hospital and got operated with my
Yeah, you got an operation, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you posted a picture of
It really hurt.
Was he better or worse than you thought he was?
No, that's his style. Like, I knew it. But the thing is, I'm expecting that I won the fight because he didn't throw a lot of punches. I throw a lot of punches. And I reviewed the compy box, like slow motion from first round to 12 rounds. Like how many punches get connected and how many punches of him he connected. You know, that's boxing.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining or making, just it happened that way.
Yeah.
It happened to me many times.
Did you want a rematch with Floyd?
I'm still active. It's up to him.
You got a lot of slack for saying Manny Pacquiao is a better pound-for-pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather. I actually disagreed with you.
Pacquiao wasn't able to make flyweight. He was a flyweight who won the lineal championship. So if that's not the most, or one of the 2 or 3 most impressive things in the history of boxing, the fact that he could move up, give me an example of another flyweight who was the lineal champion, moved up, won a bunch of titles in between, and then was that good as a welterweight. Pacquiao won lineal titles, indisputable, that's the man who beat the man, or else putting belts together. No one had ever done it before, ever. A lot of great flyweights. No one ever did that. No one ever came close to dreaming about doing that, and then Pacquiao did it. So the fact that Pacquiao is even competitive with Floyd Mayweather, who's one of the greatest pure boxers ever, I really don't have a horse in the race. I always thought Mayweather was going to beat Pacquiao. I never thought Pacquiao was going to beat him.
Fights against influencers, MMA fighters, and rising stars. He knows how to draw attention, how to control the business, how to walk out with millions while barely breaking a sweat. Joe Rogan praised that genius. He stays in shape, still sharp, still disciplined, runs home from the club, doesn't drink, doesn't party. Floyd's a master of the game. But Rogan didn't hold back on Mayweather's public persona either. People don't pay to see Floyd win. They pay to watch him lose. That arrogance, look at my watch, my jet, my house.
Floyd Mayweather used to have these crazy workouts and he would crack open a Pepsi. And people are like, what the f is he doing? Like, he's crazy. But no, he's not. He's smart. And you would think, like, there's no way this guy, he treats his body like a temple. But he does. That guy did it the right way. Never drank, never partied, would run home from the club at 2 o'clock in the morning. If boxing is hit and don't get hit, who's better than Floyd? How many people cracked him? Chain cracked him? My God, knocked his tooth out and then would carry it around on a necklace. That's second fight.
People hate it. But that hate made him rich. And then there was that viral interview. Pacquiao sat with a straight face and calmly said he beat Mayweather, in slow motion. According to Manny, reviewing the fight at reduced speed reveals he landed more punches. Fans were stunned. And Floyd? Disgusted. He said that. Slow motion. You lost. Accept it. Say I was better. It's okay. Behind closed doors, Mayweather's obsession with legacy runs deep. According to YouTuber Showbiz the Adult, Floyd once became enraged when someone claimed Pacquiao had a greater career. Mayweather even accused
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
Pacquiao of using PEDs without evidence, just fury in his eyes. "Look at me," Floyd said. "Tell me he wasn't on steroids." Whether it's insecurity or pride, Mayweather guards his throne like a paranoid king. He's the highest paid boxer in history, over $1.1 billion earned, and yet, he's still taking exhibition fights to stay liquid. Lavish homes, a massive entourage, IRS debts, even...
Again, this John Gotti III, who is a very good up-and-coming MMA fighter. So, you know, he has all the weapons, takedowns, submissions, kicks, all that jazz. But he's choosing to fight Floyd in a boxing fight just for money, just like Conor McGregor did. It's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him. And he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over.
Well,
which is,
I guess he's earned that right.
Hey, man, he's a genius. He really is a genius. He's a genius in figuring out a way to keep making money. And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit, and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like, he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like, this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but I want to show you.
Money Mayweather has bills to pay. Some critics argue that he manipulated boxing, fighting smaller men, ducking prime threats. But Ricky Hatton, who fought both men, saw it differently. Floyd was a defensive genius. He made you miss and paid you back. Pacquiao was explosive, yes, but Floyd was more complete. More in control. Just smarter. George Kambosos Jr., who trained with Pacquiao, offered the flip side. Manny taught me more than punches. He taught me discipline, mindset, how to outthink an opponent. His speed, heart, and intelligence.
Some great fights never take place, or they take place too late, like Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. They fought too late. I mean, if that fight could have been arranged by Riyadh Season, they probably would have caught them both in their prime, and it would have been chaos.
Yeah, Manny was done before that.
And he also had a blown shoulder going into the fight.
Yeah.
He needed shoulder surgery before the fight even started.
What do you think about this whole drama? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
He was an icon in and out of the ring. But to Mayweather, no comparison matters. Not Sugar Ray Robinson. Not Henry Armstrong. And definitely not Manny Pacquiao. During a fiery moment, he asked, who got more championship titles, me or Sugar Ray? Answer the question. He doesn't just want to be the best, he wants you to admit it to his face. Even Joe Rogan lamented that the Mayweather-Pacquiao clash came too late. If it had happened 5 years earlier, in their primes, it could have been chaos. Manny was already slowing down. And that shoulder injury? It robbed us of something legendary. So here we are. A decade later. The wound still fresh. The debate still alive. Mayweather remains undefeated. Pacquiao remains beloved. One represents perfection. The other, greatness against all odds. And the question lingers in the air like a ghost that refuses to be exorcised. What if they fought in their primes? Would Floyd still outclass Manny with masterful defense and ring IQ? Or would Pacquiao's relentless volume, speed, and southpaw angles have broken through? We may never know. But in the court of public opinion, the war is far from over. And if Manny Pacquiao truly does step into the ring one more time, he may find that Floyd Mayweather is still waiting. With a smirk. And a reminder. You're not on my level. You never were. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel.